is all-star action, folks. Kevin Harlan happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Tonight, the exciting three-point contest. What a fun time this is going to be. It's fast-paced and action-packed, folks.
Well, right next to me, I've got somebody who knows a thing or two about winning this event. So tell us what it takes to do just that, Steve.
Well, I did win the event once, Clark, in '97, and it really is a matter of finding a rhythm. The game comes so fast, the shots are coming one after the other. You've got to get into a groove, get into a rhythm, and then just let it rise.
So it'll be B here. He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can. Clark, as you know, there's a money ball in each of the 5 racks worth double. That's 25 shots to get a maximum of 30.
And the corner threes are only 22 feet, but the other three-point stations are 23 feet 9 inches. So those are the longest shots.
And to me, the corner shot is the easiest of any of them. So it's important to get off to a quick start here from that corner spot. Maybe get 5 or 6 quick points.
He's got 9.
That's 2 good racks for him back-to-back.
That gives him 12. Good for 13. Make that 14. Cool, he knocks down his 5th straight.
He's finding that touch now.
He's at 19. He's 4 for 4 on money ball.
There he goes.
Yep. Cool, he knocks down his 5th straight. He finishes with 25. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
You know, for someone not necessarily considered among the very best three-point shooters, that performance was really a surprise.
He's at 25. And here we go with Paul George. Makes his first there. Money ball, no good. 2 points. Now 3 points.
A slow start.
Four points. Gets the money ball. That's 7. Now 8 points. One rack left.
Strong close out there.
11 on the board. That gives him 12. He's got 12 points to show for his efforts there. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Well, we kept waiting for that point where he'd get hot and rattle off a few in a row, but it just never came.
And so it'll be Stephen Curry here.
Fellas, 25 shots in 60 seconds, that's a lot. One of the hard things, I'm sure, is staying focused all the way through that 25th shot.
Yeah, and in your head, Clark, you start counting the seconds and you think, oh man, I'm not going to finish the round, and then you start rushing things. So it really is a balance between being quick but also being focused and allowing yourself to take the shot.
He's got 8. 9 points. Can't get the money ball. He's got 10. 11 on the board. One last rack remains. That gives him 12. His total for the round comes to 12. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
Yeah, you know, in this format, once it goes wrong, sometimes the harder a player tries, the worse it gets. And you only have a few seconds to correct it, and it can get away from you quick.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so difficult, Clark, because as you said, the time constraints start to play on your mind. You know, you hear that clock ticking in your head, and you force it. And when you force it, there's no way you're going to get into a good groove.
So it'll be Brad Beal here.
So to stay in it, he needs at least 12 points. He's got to be feeling very confident about his chances here.
He needs 6 more points. That's 7. 4 more points to stay alive.
The young fella, Brad Beal, taking charge here.
He needs 3 more points.
Up to 10 now. 11 points.
And that puts him in a second-place tie now.
Money ball, no good.
Good momentum here to close it out.
He's got 12 points to show for his efforts there. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, he might not get an invite back for next year's contest after that showing.
Well, one bad round doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to be here, but there's no question, watching that performance, he did not look suited to the format of this contest.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here.
So often we see just a few misses in a row totally derail the play. It has that snowball effect if you let it.
Yeah, and that's all the more reason that your only thought as a shooter can be on your next shot, not the previous one, but that's much easier said than done. 2 straight tough racks.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
He's got 5.
Look, he just had a flat tire. He's gone off the rails. 3 bad racks in a row.
5 more points to stay in it. 1 rack left.
5 points more to stay in it.
Oh, and he will not advance to the next round.
Gonna just finish out the string here.
Nope, just not enough.
9 points is what he finishes with. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Yeah, that 0 for 6 start just didn't get him in the right frame of mind, and that's how the round began. He just couldn't find it from that point.
And so we'll see Kyrie Irving as the final shooter in this round. He knows just what he has to do here.
And one thing about the three-point contest is you can really see how the pressure builds as it goes along. In the first 20 years of this event, only 5 winners topped the 20-point mark in the final round. And one of them sitting right here.
Yeah, that was a fun day, Clark. But, yeah, I think the key is you've got to get off to a good start because it can snowball on you if you miss a lot in those first 2 racks.
No good with his 9th in a row. He's all over the place. He needs 8 points more to move on.
Seven more points and he'll move on.
He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad.
5 more points and he's in.
Now 8 points. 8 points is all he ends up with there. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, and you know, in this kind of format, guys, the slow starts can be almost insurmountable.
Thompson's got to be the favorite going into the finals.